Alright, we're going to draw the third block here, which has kind of got a neat three-dimensional look to it, a couple different directions, and it's got two holes. Notice there's the center point of that hole, which would be one block down and one block over. You can also figure out the radius of that hole, which looks like it is half of a block, with a diameter being two of those, a whole block of 0.5. So we'll get there in a second. But across the bottom, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of hard to count there. You can also count it down the whole in the actual box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's give that a try here first. New, standard IPT, origin, XY plane. I'm going to go right to rectangle, lock on my corner, stretch that out. I am constrained, so I'll skip the dimension step. I know that it's 8 blocks, so 8 times 0.25, and I know that its height is just 1 block. Finish my sketch, extrude, other direction, 2 blocks, which is 0.5. Now we're looking at this bottom section right here. You have to go up 1 block the entire length. Easiest way to do that. Create a sketch on that surface. Rectangle, lock onto a corner, and make sure I lock onto a side. It is fully constrained because it's a rectangle. Dimension, I only have to worry about this dimension being 0.25, which it is because I hit the midpoint, because this one is the same. So I can finish my sketch, extrude, up, in this case 0.25, and I've got the base of the structure going there. So now I have to go up 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, starting over 3 blocks. So let's take a look at how that would work. For a sketch on that surface, rectangle, corner, and I'm just going to make sure I lock onto that yellow line and leave it there. It is constrained, it's a rectangle. Dimension, that guy I know is 5 blocks long. Which I can double check and make sure this is 3 blocks long. So from right here to right there. And it is. Finish my sketch. Now let's check how high it goes. 3 blocks high. Extrude that surface, 0.25 times 3. Alright, now I've got that wall. Here's where it gets a little trickier. We have to kind of extrude out this direction, 2 additional blocks, 1 higher. Okay? The easiest way to do that is I'm going to use my view cube and rotate that around to the back side. Create a sketch, rectangle. You know it's the full width, so I lock onto that yellow line. I know it's constrained, but I need to worry about dimensions here. I'm only worried about this one being exactly 0.5, 2 blocks. Let's double check that. 1, 2. We extrude out 1, 2 in that direction. I'm going to finish my sketch. Extrude that piece out. 2 blocks, which is 0.5. I'm going to go back to home. There's our shape. Next thing we have to do is figure out where the 2 holes are going to go. The center of this hole is down 1 and over 1, and I said its diameter is 0.5. You have to be able to read that. Put a sketch on this face. Now I can use my circle tool and just draw a circle anywhere. The circle needs 3 pieces of information, 2 location dimensions and 1 diameter dimension. Location from side to side, we said was 0.25. center to top is the same, so I can click on that number and it brings it over for me. Let's check that out. Yep. Alright. Now, I have to give it its own size. It's got its locations, now it needs its size. Its diameter is 0.5. Whoops, excuse me, not 0.5, 0.25. So let's take and see how that looks here. Pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and finish our sketch. Now we can extrude a hole. Remember, change to cut. In this case, we really can't see how far this is, so we could say to next, which is going to stop at the bottom. Hit OK. Now I've got our hole there. Last hole, front side, draw a circle anywhere, dimension, center, top, 0.25. I'll double check that. From there, the center line is 0.25. From the left, it looks like it's 0.25 to the edge, which would make it a little bit less to the middle. Let's see if we can get a dimension on there like that. Alright, so this is 1.5 times 0.25. 0.375 over. Distance across, 0.25. There's your 3 dimensions you need. Finish. Extrude. Cut. And I'm going to do to next. That means to the next face, so it goes all the way through. You can kind of see that happening right there. Hit OK. Save. Block.